Hi, welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. Today's pick a card love reading is going to focus on messages about what's coming next in love. And you have 4 major arcana to choose from today. Group 1, you have the Chariot. Group 2, you have Justice. Group 3, you have the Wheel of Fortune. And Group 4, you have the Lovers. So take a moment, see which card is calling to you, which energy feels like yours, and check the timestamp below to skip ahead to your reading. If you want, you can listen to more than one reading if you're called to do that, or if you just can't make up your mind. There are no rules. Most of all, have fun and trust your intuition above all else. Let's get started. Your timestamps are below. I'll see you in just a minute. Hi, number 1, you were drawn to the Chariot today, and the Chariot is a movement card. It's about taking control of your life and kind of leading, maybe even two opposing sort of energies, and finding your way on your path, right? So maybe you have a decision coming up, maybe you're thinking of moving, or maybe your life is about to make a big shift and change. Something is coming for you. So let's find out. I'm going to start with your tarot cards, and then we'll move on from there. What's coming next in love? Whoa, those kind of just fell out, but I am going for it. Okay, so we had the Moon sort of come out together with the 3 of Swords, and we also have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a shift and change coming through some sort of fears or difficulty that you've been having. I definitely see a change for the better. Strength reversed. It's funny, that came through when I was shuffling, and I was wondering when it was going to appear again. So it came through right away. And the 4 of Wands is the overall energy, which we love. Underneath that is the Ace. Yeah, there's definitely a good shift coming for you, a positive shift when it comes to love. But let's work through it. So starting here with the Moon and the 3 of Swords reversed. This really speaks to me about letting go of a heartache, healing from a past wound, maybe a betrayal, maybe a third-party situation, but it's like you're actually moving away from something that really hurt you, something that was really painful from the past. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship energy, but it can be. It can be also, you know, someone that you know, a friend, a family member, someone that hurt you, right? We have right next to it the 5 of Pentacles, which really is dealing with loss as well, feeling like someone is struggling, could be financial too. But what I see you doing is kind of stepping back into the driver's seat, okay? When it comes to love, it's like you are working through some tough energy. You may even be feeling like physically a little bit depleted with strength reversed, but this is really about, you know, facing your fears, doing something that you've been afraid to do, you know, connecting with an energy of someone who has a lot of strength, a lot of power, but like you do too. You know what I mean? It's like building back up your confidence. That's what I see coming. And then with that overall energy of the 4 of Wands, it's so beautiful because this is a party. This is a celebration. This is the 1111 card. So if 1111 is a number that you see, you know, you happen to notice it, you know, when you look at the clock, you see 1111, you look at the oven or the microwave, there it is. That's a reminder that you're on the right path. That's a little nudge from God, from the angels saying, you know what, we've got you, you're doing good, hang in there, you're on the right path, okay? This is about moving towards something to celebrate, some party, some sort of stability. Going from the 5, which is that feeling of instability, to the 4 of Wands, which is that security and also celebration, is a big shift. but you're taking control. Okay, let's pull a card and see how this Chariot card is coming through for you. Aha, the Empress. The Empress, she is reversed. So this is about you getting back to believing in yourself, having confidence in yourself, and valuing yourself. It's like I see you standing up for yourself, standing up for what you know you deserve. I feel like maybe you've gotten less than what you deserved in the past, and what's coming next in love is you stepping back into that sense of, I know who I am, I know what I deserve, and I'm gonna get it, okay? The Empress is connected to Venus energy. She's connected to the signs Libra and Taurus. Now, I'm going to pull a card for this Five of Pentacles. Okay, we have two coming through. Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, both reversed. Okay. This is definitely a feeling of not being supported. So it could be that you have a difficult person around you, a female energy, someone who's critical of you, somebody who's not supporting you and not making you feel safe. Okay. That energy is what you are moving away from. And maybe that's the voice inside your own head where you're, not believing in yourself. The story we tell ourselves about ourselves is the most powerful and the loudest voice we will ever hear. So no one can tell you, you're wonderful as powerfully as you can. So this is about you doing that. This is about you taking control of your own narrative of who you are and what you deserve. So this hurt, this past is not going to repeat itself. It's like, you're letting go of that story. That story is changing. Let's see what this strength message is about for you. Judgment. Judgment. This is a new start, a fresh beginning. This is you letting go of the judgment of yourself or anyone else. This is about you having a new outlook, like just a completely, like just an aha moment. I feel like a big shift and change when it comes to your love life, when it comes to relationship is coming after probably a period of waiting. The Hangman is a period of waiting. So it's like the wait is over. You've done the work. You've dealt with all of these. Oops, sorry. Let me just pick these up. You've dealt with all of these difficulties, setbacks, whatever this specifically was for you. Now, I don't know what it was for you because I'm doing a general reading, so there's a lot of people listening. If you want to dive deeper, you can get a personal reading. I am going to stop doing those soon, so if you do want one, go ahead and use the links in the description box. But what I do see is that there's a big rebirth coming, okay? And I'm really curious to see what card comes through. Let's get a clarifier on the Four of Wands. I feel like somebody out there has actually gone through a divorce recently, and I think you have a little bit of a fear of getting back into a relationship because you think the same thing is going to happen again, and because you were sort of beaten down emotionally. And I just want you to know that that's you're healing from that. You're moving past that. Oh my gosh, look what came up again, the Hangman. So this celebration is it's an end of the wait. The wait is over. It's like there's something you've wanted, something you've been planning. I feel like it's connected possibly to a Pisces, somebody who has Pisces placements, but all of this time, all of this patience is paying off. That's what the message is. Okay, you do have a celebration coming. You have a reason to celebrate. You have some sort of stability, but also enjoyment and festivity coming when it comes to love. You could be connecting with someone at a party. This person could have Pisces placements. Let's pull one more on that. Oh, wow. Yeah, something that you've been really sort of stressing about is so over, okay? I just want to let you know. You're going to probably be getting good news and an invitation of some sort, okay? And it's going to take away that stress. It's like you finally get to say yes, and I don't know what that means, but I'm just hearing you finally get to say yes, and you're going to say yes to this offer, to this person. You're saying yes. I'm going to pull one from the Earth Oracle for you. Look at that. Love, compassion. That's letting go of the judgment of yourself, of whoever hurt you. You're moving past it, right? You're finding that healing. Look at that healing with the Three of Swords reversed here. Okay, so you're moving from the pain to the healing. You're moving on from this 3 triangle betrayal situation. Wow. You're definitely moving towards a connection, towards healing, and towards love. I'm going to roll the Aster dice and see if there's any other messages here for you. Okay, Gemini moon, 8th house. So the moon is that healing, that emotion. You do have the moon card in your reading, so that's kind of a confirmation, but also an emphasis on needing to let go of the past, to heal from it, and to not worry that it's going to come back again. You have Gemini coming through and the 8th house. The 8th house for me is that connection to like rebirth, to judgment, but also maybe connection, like I said, for some of you, not all of you, that you've gone through some sort of divorce or separation and that you're getting some sort of relief from that, okay? You're moving on from the ending. But that's what I see. Oh, okay, so I think for a final card, I'm going to pull you a message from my deck, from the Aphrodite Love Oracle. This just feels right. Let me get you the Aphrodite deck. Let's see, since you have such a message about healing a broken heart, I want to see what the love goddess has for you. Cupid. Aphrodite, sun, affection, protector, love messages, arrows. Love is coming from far away. There's your 4 of Wands. I feel like you could have a party or some sort of celebration or an invitation coming, which is going to lead to this connection. Oh, I love it. Okay, I think those are all your messages today. If you want a private reading, if you have more questions or you'd like your own general reading, or you have a specific question, go ahead and use the link in the description box to order either a 3-card or 6-card reading. I am ending those. They won't be available much longer for everyone here on YouTube. So if you want that, go ahead and click that and order yours. It takes about a week. You'll watch it on a private link right here on YouTube, and it's super easy. So go ahead and take advantage of that. If it's something you've always wished for, to have a reading from me, yours truly, go ahead and take advantage now. Okay, and don't forget, please, before you leave, like, comment, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. It's free, and your comments and liking this video really let me know that you've enjoyed the content, that you want to encourage me, and you're saying thank you for all the free readings I do every week here on YouTube. I just cut the deck and that's what came up. So I do think you have a partnership coming up, the lovers. is the connection to that Gemini energy. So I'm excited that came through too. I will talk to you very soon. Have a beautiful day. Hi, number 2, you were drawn to the Justice card, and I love this deck, and particularly this card. This is what actually drew me to purchasing this deck, because I am a Libra, and this was the cover art on the box, and I thought this is the sweetest deck I've ever seen. So this happens to be one of my favorite cards of all my decks, so I definitely connect with this. The Justice card. The Justice card is obviously connected to Libra. You see her necklace. She's got a Libra symbol. She's holding a scale. Scales are all about balance. The sword she has in her other hand is the sword of truth. She is feminine, but she is direct. She is interested in the truth. She's interested in balance. She's interested in fairness. When the Justice card comes up, it can indicate a legal situation is coming through. Something is coming through that is positive for you. You being something that you've done in the past being rewarded. It can be a card of karma, balancing, rebalancing of karma, you know, getting things right that have gone wrong. So it'll be interesting to see how this all comes through for you. Today we're going to look at general messages about what's coming next in love. So I'm going to start with your tarot. The Hermit. Okay, so we have 2 major arcana here. The Hangman. 3. Major lessons. When the biggies come through, it means something big's coming. A big shift, a big change, a big chapter of your life is beginning and ending. You know, we need endings to have beginnings. So I always think they go hand in hand. Can't have one without the other. 6 of Swords. Ooh, moving on. Yeah. Big shift and change. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Another major arcana. Wow. Okay, so the overall vibe of the reading is the Emperor. The Emperor happens to be Aries energy, the absolute opposite of Libra, the opposite sign. The Emperor is about money, finances. It's usually a person in a position of power, somebody who controls things, or somebody who has a firm control in their life. You can see the Emperor here is holding the world in his hands, that orb. It's interesting because light is throughout, right? When I'm just looking at this, I'm seeing the star inside the Hermit is really interesting, because that's actually the star card. That's finding that healing. That's the illumination. That's following your true path. That's wisdom in there. And so the Hermit goes away for a while, goes within to find those answers, those lessons. We also have the light, the halo around the Hangman. And then we have the light, the lantern shows up again here with the 6 of Swords. And then we have the Emperor, who's got the whole world in his hands. So I think it's interesting that you were drawn to Justice, because it feels like that sword of justice, that sword of truth, is part of this 6 of Swords here. And it's this person, you, has found out and learned a lot. Had a major change in perspective, took time to withdraw, to go within, and to see things in a new way. So I see you becoming very conscious and aware of something important about balance and justice and fairness in your life, maybe in a love relationship, maybe from a past relationship. And you've taken the time to learn the lessons. You've had a major shift and change in perspective. And it's time to move on. The 6 of Swords, you're leaving. This shows a woman and a child getting in a boat and leaving troubled waters behind. The overall energy, this lesson has been about balance and fairness. I mean, this is the balance of Libra and Aries. They're opposite signs, so they're balancing one another. okay? This is about the past, this is about the future. She's facing the past, he's facing the future. So it's like you're stepping into your divine masculine energy, and you are embracing the lessons of the past, and you're getting yourself in a better position. And I think that you're going to connect with someone after a move, after some sort of major change in your life. You're going to have an aha moment. If you haven't had it yet, you're going to have it pretty soon. And you're going to think, okay, I'm ready to go. What's also interesting here, besides the opposite signs of Aries, Libra found here, you have right next to each other the Hermit and the Hangman, Pisces, Virgo, opposites. Okay, so what are we seeing when we think about those signs? Well, right now we're seeing Mars in Libra, astrologically. Mars is about taking action. Mars rules the Emperor. So this is very current. I feel like this is something that's happening right now for you, something you're coming to some sort of revelation. Virgo, Pisces, what's going on there? The North Node and South Node, that's where they are right now astrologically. What does that mean? The North Node is what you're meant to focus on, the Pisces energy. South Node is the Hermit. Time to let go. Time to move away from those lessons. You've had them, you've learned them. Time to take that trip in the water, in the boat with Pisces, and move on with that knowledge that you're taking with you. So I think you're moving towards a really big and different time for yourself when it comes to love. I think you're moving towards a connection with someone who's going to really balance and be a balance for you. And there's going to be more of a give and take and an equality when it comes to money and finances. Okay, so let's see if we can get any clarifiers. I feel pretty clear because the cards are really like singing to me in this reading, but I'll pull a card for this one, for the Hangman upright, because let's see what that revelation is connected to, or the Pisces, the North Node, what you're meant to do, the direction you're headed. Let's get a clarifier for that. The Hangman. Oh my gosh. Ah! I told you I felt really connected. Wow. What's at the bottom of the deck? This star that I was talking about, that's in the Hermit's lantern, that's in the lantern that you're taking with you. You're healing. You're healing from something big. A big, big healing. And the Hangman is the clarifier for the Hangman. So it's the Hangman reversed for the Hangman upright. Like, I think this has got to be a first for me. So yeah, this is about taking that time, taking that pause, having faith in divine timing. The timing is now. It's coming, okay? This has been a long, sort of pause for you when it comes to relationships, but you're coming out of it. You're coming out of it, and there's some sort of moving on, whether it's physically moving on or mentally moving on. You are moving on, and you're moving towards a connection, maybe even with someone who lives at a real distance, because, the Emperor's holding the world globe in his hand, and you're in a boat and you're traveling. So I do think you meet someone when you move. Ooh, okay, now let's get an oracle message from the Earth Oracle. New moon promise. We just had a new moon. So yeah, I told you I felt like this was like really happening right now with the astrology, with everything. So I think by the new moon in February, you're going to really have maybe even a connection with someone that's like an engagement, some sort of promise. I know that's a big one. That's a big prediction, but I'm going to make it because this is a very strong reading. Now from the Love Goddess, this is my deck. I really feel like Aphrodite is who we want to get a message from on this one. Fire, Aphrodite's passion, fireplace, heat, desire, warmth. Number 43, they burn for you. Ooh, The Emperor is a fire sign, could be an Aries. Let's see. Pink, Aphrodite's color, feminine, dressing up, sparkly, new love, number 24. Dating is in your future. Oh, it sure is. Dating is definitely in your future. And I think I mentioned that, and especially this Justice, she's very feminine. All those beautiful flowers around her. It's just this energy of femininity. And it's also that contrast between the fire of Aries and the pink of Libra. So we're getting that same sort of opposites attract, or opposite energies coming through. And number 24 is, of course, a 6. And what is number 6 in the tarot? The Lover's card. So I do think relationship is coming. There's some sort of moving on, some healing that you are definitely doing after a long period of maybe being alone or spending time recovering. You're coming out of it. Cancer, 3rd house, Mercury. So this is the moon, and we had the new moon message. So the new moon is obviously an important time. We just had a new moon, so I really felt connected to this reading. We have Mercury in 3rd house. Those are the same thing. Mercury rules the 3rd house. So there's some sort of information, knowledge, communication. There's some sort of, you know, local neighborhood, something shifting and changing, okay? And maybe you're getting that final piece of information, that time, that knowledge, some aha wake up moment, and you're gonna realize, yep, it's time to go. Wow, well, I wish you so much luck in your adventure. If you are interested in diving a little deeper and getting your own reading, for a limited time, I'm keeping my 3-card and 6-card readings open for you. That will be ending soon. So if you'd like a private reading with me, you're going to have to use the link below and go ahead and book it. It's first come, first serve. You can ask any question you'd like, or I can even do a general reading for you. Just email me the details of your situation after you make your payment, and you'll get a recorded video like this with a private link to view it and watch it right here. All right, I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Hey, number 3, you chose the Wheel of Fortune today, and the Wheel of Fortune is obviously a card of good luck, but it's also a card of cycles and change. You know, the wheel is always shifting, just like seasons, just like things change in our life. And with 10s in the tarot, that is generally an indication of some sort of change coming, because after the 10, we begin again. So today I'm going to look at messages for you about what's coming next in love, and I'm going to start with the tarot. I'm also going to roll the Aphrodite today and pull an oracle or 2 card for you, a couple of oracle cards. Let's see what we have. What's coming next in love? Just a reminder, I am going to stop offering the 3-card and 6-card private readings here on YouTube. So if you did want to get a reading, if you've always wanted to have one from me, go ahead and use the links below, first come, first serve basis. You can ask any question. You can also get a general reading. It takes about a week for you to get your response, and I record your reading just like this, and you watch it right here on a private link right here on YouTube that only you can see. So just want to remind everybody, because when that goes away, I know some people are going to say, oh, I wanted to, oops. Okay, so we talk about going away. We have some sort of ending here. Okay. Endings, changes, Queen of Swords reversed. I kind of thought that one wanted to come out, but it didn't. If it does, it'll come back. 3 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we started with a 10 and we ended with a 10. And as I said, those are real indications to me that, you know, you have a big change coming. There's also the Death card here. Death card is all about change as well, the end of a cycle. This represents something that has been going on for quite a while. I feel that it's connected here to the Queen of Swords energy, which can be you sort of holding back in some way, or feeling like you can't speak up, or kind of suppressing your feelings. I feel like something's popping open for you when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships. And there could be an Aquarius or a Libra or a Gemini involved, doesn't have to be. We also have Scorpio energy here as well. But there's some plan that you've been working on, something you've really wanted. And I think that an ending has to happen before you move on to this very, very happy and successful phase. I see you moving towards love with someone. There's a bit of a delay. It could be that you have kept your feelings to yourself for a while, or that you've had a hard time expressing your feelings, or that you guys are at a distance. Sometimes this Three of Wands here reverse can indicate that this is a long distance connection, or there's some back and forth or some planning that has to happen or go into, has to go into you two being together. This is a reminder that this is just a delay. It is not don't let this delay, whatever it is, whatever happens with you, stop you from this connection, because it is really good. This is about you opening up, expanding your life after maybe a difficult time, right? This ending could be with someone who's also very sort of cold, somebody who cut you off, or someone you had to cut off. But you see all the butterflies around her? She's like transforming. She's ready to go. She's letting that past go. She's letting that ending happen. When the Death card is upright, it's always good, because it means the ending is going to be allowed to happen naturally. It's not like you're holding on to something. It's like you're finally letting it go and moving on, but it's going to move you towards something so much better, right? Here you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is all about family, security. This is the ultimate in financial security as well as emotional, right? This is generational wealth sometimes. It can represent security for your whole family, or for you and other people in the future. You know, it could be a family business, a family property, but you're definitely moving towards something and ending an old cycle that was not good luck, right? You're moving towards good luck and away from a cycle that wasn't. So that's really good news. The connection in terms of love is, like I said, with someone who either has a very big family, has a family business, or has some sort of financial security. They have earth sign energy around them, so that can mean Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to. But look at the bottom of the deck, the Empress, which is all about building and growing, right? There's a little bit of a delay, but it's eventually you're getting a lot. Like, it's worth having this delay if you go from that to the Ten of Pentacles, which is like having it all. Okay, so I think I'm going to do some clarifiers for you. I'm going to start with the Death card and see what ending we're talking about here. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. So the ending is, it's the end of not building something. It's the end of not having resources. It's the end of not having an opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles going to the 10. So you're going from a reverse of 1, like -1, to +10. That's a lot. That's a big shift, and it can be financial. Okay, so if you feel like you maybe lost your job or haven't had financial opportunities, that's shifting and changing. Okay, also it can be the end of a connection that wasn't going to grow. Okay, so maybe if you were dating someone and you thought, oh, this is great, like I really like this person, but now he's ended it and I'm so unhappy. It's like, no, don't worry, that wasn't meant to be, because it wasn't going to grow. This person wasn't interested in long term. Okay, now I think I'll pull a clarifier on the Queen of Swords reversed. Nine of Wands, wow. This has been a long struggle. The Nine of Wands is another encouragement to not give up. This can mean that you have been through a lot of battles, okay? Maybe in love, maybe in life, or maybe even with this Queen of Swords. And it's like that's coming to an end. You're releasing that. The universe is saying, hang on. Okay, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Three of Wands, and after it, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to see about this delay here with the Three of Wands. Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's really more, the delay comes from you being confused, nervous, afraid, more than actual blocks from external sources, right? So this is really about you getting clear about what you want, you speaking up and hanging in there, because it's really not anyone that's blocking you, but maybe your mind, yourself. Ooh, biggie. Okay, I'm glad we clarified that. Let's do one card for that Ten of Pentacles. This is the energy coming in. This is the overall energy around your connection and around your love. Queen of Wands, beautiful. Queen of Wands is creative, protective. She's dynamic. She's upright. So this is you really stepping up and out and being recognized for all of your amazing, qualities. This is connected to meeting someone through being yourself, really, being warm, being available and open to connection. Maybe even meeting someone through a creative pursuit or through travel. Ooh. Okay, now for your oracle message, first from the Earth Oracle. There it is. New beginning. Dawn. You're just starting out. After the Death card comes the dawn. After the night comes the day. You have a new day, a fresh start. Something brand new is in front of you. This is a shift for the positive, okay? So have faith. Even if you've been hanging in there for a while, or you haven't been dating, or you've, gone through some stuff, it's like, just know that the universe has your back. You've got new love coming, and you have a beautiful opportunity up ahead. It's just delayed. Okay, now we're going to hear from the Love Goddess. This is my Aphrodite deck. All my decks are for sale, so if you love them, go ahead and purchase one, and you can use it at home to do your own little readings, and it helps you really learn how to trust your intuition and use your intuition. Okay. Let's see what the Love Goddess has for you today. Boy, it took a while for your message. Sandals, Aphrodite's shoe, comfort, travel, summer, feet. Love will sweep you off your feet. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so you have a new beginning coming. Travel, there we go with all those wands. With the Three of Wands here, remember? This is something at a distance perhaps, somebody who lives at a distance or connected to travel. Someone you meet when you're traveling and then you have to reconnect, okay? You had Wands with the Queen of Wands too, and it's comfortable. That's the Ten of Pentacles. This person is going to sweep you off your feet. However, they're in it for the long haul. I love that. Okay, money, money, money. I think you've got money coming, a job. Capricorn is that Ten of Pentacles energy that we talked about. And Neptune. Neptune is connected to Pisces energy, maybe the beach, maybe that sandals message. Maybe you've got a beach vacation or a lake, going to a lake house. There, we have boats on the water there. Yeah, there's definitely a connection here between water too. Ah, I love it. This was so great. I hope you enjoyed your reading today. I hope it helped you. And again, as I said earlier, go ahead and use the link below if you want a private reading. I am going to discontinue that soon, so if you'd like one, get it now. And I am just wishing you all the best and sending you lots of love. Like, comment, and subscribe. All those things bring me back. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, number 4, you chose the Lovers card. And the Lovers, of course, can be a connection that is intense. This can be a romantic connection. It's a card of partnership. It's also a card of choices and decisions, and it's connected to the sign Gemini. So let's see how this comes together for you today. I'm going to start with your tarot reading about what's coming next in love. I am going to roll the Astro dice and pull you a couple of oracle messages too. So get comfy, get cozy. Let's see what we have for you today. Six of Wands. 2 sixes. Sixes is the Lovers card. Now you have 6 of Wands. 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Eight of Wands. Ooh, bottom of the deck, Ace. Oh my gosh, how exciting. I love it. Okay, so this is a beautiful reading. Let's start with all of these wands. This is a lot of expansion going on. You're moving towards maybe feeling underappreciated in relationship. Maybe you're with someone who got, wanted all the attention, didn't give any to you. Maybe there was some sort of imbalance. Maybe we're feeling like no one's asking you out. You're not being recognized. You're not being seen. She is meant to be seen. Look at her. She's got this gorgeous horse. She's riding in. She's got the wand in her hand, but it's turned around. The wand comes up at the end though. So you will be recognized. You will be seen. You will be admired. You have this beautiful 10 of Cups right at the center of your reading, which is all about emotional contentment and family and happily ever after. Like, this is the jam. Like, that's what you want. And it's a big shift and change for you. So maybe you had to go through a couple of partnerships that didn't work out in order to get to this beautiful energy of the person you're going to be with. This can indicate marriage for sure. Lots of travel, lots of expansion with this partnership. Like, this person is going to want to, see the world, travel, just do more, see more, be more. It's just somebody that has a lot of dreams and wants to share them. So I see a lot of expansion coming for you in the future. I see you moving towards being able to express that beautiful self in a connection that's very loving, very balanced, very emotionally fulfilling. And I feel like you have someone coming in. I feel like you have someone coming in who renews your faith in love. The Ace of Wands is like, here it is, grab it. There are such things as fairy tales. There's the castle in the background. Go for it. You could meet this person traveling or even on like a dating app like Hinge or something like that. Eight of Wands, sometimes I see in readings for people a social media connection or a dating app, like travel, expanding, lots of things going on, being super busy. That's what I see coming up for you. And the message with the Ace is this is a new love coming in, but you got to grab it. You've got to be willing, ready, and able to go when this person shows up, okay? But it looks really good. Okay, I'm going to take a moment to get a clarifier on that Six of Wands reverse to see if we can help you in any way with whatever that stuck energy is. Okay, so it's really about you prioritizing love and relationship. What it's showing me with the Two of Pentacles is that you need to balance things out. You're not giving enough time to fun. See all the butterflies around that Eight of Wands? This butterfly saying you've got a lot like on you're like struggling, or you're focusing on finances, which we all are, and it's hard. But sometimes you also have to open up to love, okay? So I see you getting the balance back is going to help you get that energy of the Six of Wands turned around. I think that the reason you're not being appreciated or seen is because you're not actually out there. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to pull one for the Eight of Wands. Let's get a clarifier on that. Okay, so Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you're going from sort of moving slow in relationships to having to kind of pick up the speed. Yeah, there's a big focus here on money, on earth signs. I feel like the fire is coming in for you, and the fire is that creative energy. It's travel. It's somebody who is exciting. It's going to be a big shift, okay? Yeah. And that Ace of Wands, you have the Queen of Wands. So this is about embracing that creativity, that fun, that warmth, letting it go, showing who you are. I feel like you're going to connect with someone who really sees you. Ooh, there's the Two of Swords. I said the Lovers is about choice, and it really is. And I do think you're going to come to some sort of crossroads or have to make some sort of decision soon. And I think it's connected to the job. I think that there's something about what you're doing for a living that you have to find some sort of balance, you know? And the message here is to go with your heart, that water energy of the Ten of Cups, and don't use your mind so much when it comes to relationships. Let that heart open up a little bit. But yeah, someone's coming in quick and you're gonna have to grab it. Okay, it's exciting. Okay, so now let's get you an oracle message from the Earth Oracle. Shape-shifting. Yeah, clouds, shape-shifting. This is you changing. You're really kind of, right now, I feel like hiding your light, and I feel like you're moving from that to really being out there. So whether that means going on more dates, meeting people, traveling, trying new things, taking classes, there's something where you're getting more public that connects you with love. Okay, now a message from Aphrodite. This is my deck, the Love Goddess Oracle. Let's see what message you have. You can purchase this deck. It ships anywhere in the world. So if you want to do a reading yourself, this is a great way to start. Ooh, Paphos, home, neighborhood, family, roots. Love is close by. Okay, so here you go. The Eight of Wands can mean travel, it can mean at a distance, but it also connects with trying lots of things and social media. Remember I said that. So it seems that whoever this person is, this Ace of Wands, is close to home. You see the house there in the background. So this is close to home. So you can just be online and meet this person. And you got swans, Aphrodite's birds, soulmates, best friends, partners, true love number 2. Love that will last forever. Ooh, yes, this is a goodie. Okay, I'm gonna roll the Astro dice, see if there's any other signs and symbols. We have Leo, Sun, Leo, 8th house. Shape-shifting. Yeah, this is about showing who you really are. Some of you have been hiding. Like I said, there's a lot of Leo energy in here. The Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands. Now you're getting Sun in Leo. So could the person coming in be a Leo? Absolutely. Are you a Leo? Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. But this is really about the Sun, which is who you are, whether you're a Pisces, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Libra, Aquarius, doesn't matter. This is about you showing who you are, okay? And by doing that, by getting out in front of the camera, in front of the public, on social media, out and meeting people, this is how you connect with love. Shape-shifting, changing from hiding your light to showing who you are. That is your reading for today. I hope this helped you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please show me you did by liking, commenting, and subscribing to this channel. All those things are free. And if you do want a personal reading, I am discontinuing private readings for a while. So if you want one, go ahead and get it. First come, first serve, 3-card or 6-card. You can ask me any love question and I'll do a reading just for you. It's recorded just like this and you watch it right here on YouTube on a private link. It takes about a week. So that link for payment for PayPal is in the description box below. I am sending you so much love. You've got something beautiful coming up. I'm very happy for you. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.